So yeah. So this is just like, again, it just gets like a little bit of like that mineral buildup and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's nothing to be concerned about. If your water starts looking really green, then there could be some algae.
Okay.
So that's just a matter of like really keeping an eye on your pH. Okay. But it's usually because light's gotten in. So like you've got you'll have 20 ports. And if you say you've only got 15 things going, I cover the ones that don't have a plant in them with tin foil. Okay. And that just stops the light from getting in, and then
no algae?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, I'll let you do that.
Yeah. So I always put my pump closest to this hole.
Okay.
Because that's where your cord comes through.
He likes to play in boxes.
Of course he does. Cats and kids, man. Boxes are their best friend. Okay.
So should the hole be on the other side? Maybe?
Yeah, I'll shift it.
Oh, okay, cool. Look at all the stuff.
Yeah.
Yay.
It's planting day. I have my rock wool here and all my seeds. I got my seeds from seedsofchange.com. They've got organic heirloom seeds. So my red velvet and my opal basil. Yay. And here we go, all planted and soaking in some water. I'm gonna wait for them to grow about maybe an inch tall, and then they will be transferred over to the tower garden.
So it's been about a week since I planted these, and check it out. There's little babies growing. I have the biggest ones here are the arugula, and they're growing. Everyone else is a little late to the party, but they'll show up soon. 3 weeks, I would say, since I planted, and I have it all set up and going. You can hear the water running. And here's some, check out my cucumber. These 3 still haven't sprouted, but maybe they will soon. Anyways, just wanted to show you guys what it looks like.
6 or 7 weeks since I started planting, and as you can see, they are just growing like crazy. This is tennis ball lettuce and red velvet, and there's my tomatoes, my arugula. Should be bigger, but I keep eating the leaves. The Apollo arugula is actually really spicy, and it is so tasty. I can't wait. Here is my Fibonacci Romanesco cauliflower. Here we have some peppers. They're gonna be hot peppers, I think. Another tomato, and then just a bunch of lettuce. This lettuce, he's growing pretty big. So is he. And my opal basil, my purple opal basil, and my cinnamon basil, which I've already consumed some of. It's nice I can just pick leaves off this tower and just eat as I want. It's awesome. Next update in a few weeks, guys. It's been about 2 months, almost to the day, since I planted those seeds, and you can see how much growth is happening here. There's my opal basil, lots of lettuce, and I'll turn the corner so you can see more lettuce on the other side. Got my leprechaun guy growing there. He's growing pretty good. Cinnamon basil, and I have 3 big giant tomato plants. Cucumber, he's growing pretty good. And you can see I have lots of flowers, but there aren't any female flowers, so I haven't pollinated any of them yet. When that happens, I will definitely post a video about it. Whoa. Green. All right, it's growing nice. Look at all of that. Beautiful lettuce. So green. So wonderful. There's my arugula and my Romanesco. There's a bunch of tomato stuff going on. Chai's interested in the water. Chai. Hi, bud. You like the garden? He doesn't actually eat the leaves at all. He leaves it completely alone. But when the water goes on, he gets kind of interested in what's going down. But it's actually getting low in water. So there's the pump, and I need to add about 20 gallons, I'd say. But I wanted to show you what it looks like while it's watering. So we have this here. It pumps it to the top, and then all of those holes, it's kind of like a shower. So it showers down, and all the roots are inside this little tower thing. So that's how it waters. And I have a timer set to water it every 45 minutes. It'll run for 15 minutes. So I don't even have to think about it. And here are the lights. I have 4 lights, and they provide enough for my plants to thrive. I also like putting my bean sprouts on the top there, and they get nice and green. So that's a little bit of a bonus. But now we have to fill the tank, so I'm going to show you what I'm putting in there. Chai. So here I go. These came with my tower garden, but you can get them pretty much at any place that does aeroponics, garden stores, whatever. But it's a minerals that you add to the tank, and then it basically pumps it through with the water. Here's my little measuring glass, and then I test the pH to make sure that it is proper pH for the plants, they don't die. But yeah, so that's my little task, and I do it probably every 2-3 weeks. I'll fill the tank with some water, put some minerals in. It's really low maintenance, and it takes like maybe 10 minutes to do. It's no big deal. Pretty awesome. Cucumber, he's hanging on for dear life. But he's got quite a few flowers going on here, and I'm going to show you this one here. This is a male flower, and I will be pollinating these, but if you look right here, this stem here, this says that it's a male. A female will actually have a miniature cucumber here instead, with the little tiny bit of a flower on the top. Now, I don't have any, obviously, to show you, but then I will just be putting the brush in there and getting some of the pollen out. You can see a little bit of pollen on the brush there, and then I will put it into the female flower. But again, there aren't any female flowers around. Hopefully I can get some into this video. If not, I will make a different video on pollinating my cucumbers. So glorious garden going on. So much green. And my peppers, look at those little buds in there. Hopefully they can start soon too. I love this. Seriously, so fulfilling to have a garden. And here I just made this little dip thing. It's like a 7-layer dip, and all of the lettuce that you see here is all harvested from my tower. The cucumber I bought from the store, but the lettuce is all homegrown, completely pesticide free, organic, and it tastes amazing. It has a lot more strength to the flavor. It's more bitter, but I can tell that it is so much better than anything store-bought. And here are little purple flowers growing on one of my hot pepper plants. So I'm just going to brush all of the insides of the flowers to pollinate, and hopefully we get a bunch of peppers growing from this. And now on to the final couple clips of this video. I was waiting on some fruit, and here we go. My little Aurora pepper plant, which I lovingly call my Sleeping Beauty plant, has 2 little peppers growing. So excited for those. And next up, I'm going to show you my cucumber created a female cucumber, and we're going to pollinate that here for you. And I'm going to show you what I do with my basil plant when it starts to flower. This is what the peppers look like once they've ripened and they've turned red. They're actually really small, but they're so spicy. I chopped some up and added it to salsa, and I couldn't believe how hot they were. All right, so here are my basil flowers. It's a little hard to keep them in focus, but I will try. I want to pinch right here at the bottom. And when you pinch them off, they will actually regrow more bushy and have more leaves. So that's what we do, and you can eat them. They are edible, but they are a little bit more bitter. You feel free to add them to your salads if you want. I have also heard of people making basil vinegar, but I don't do that, so that's just another option if you wanted to. And finally, here is the elusive little cucumber. This is a female cucumber flower. So we've got the cucumber and then the stem and the flower, and the males typically look like this, where they just have the little stem and flower. So we're looking for the actual cucumber, and we need to pollinate this so the cucumber can grow. That's easy. I have a male flower right here that I'm going to just get my paintbrush right in there. Maybe gentle with them. I had another paintbrush that had a thinner end, but I can't seem to find it. So I'm using this thicker one. So we want to basically get some of the pollen on the brush and then pollinate our female flower. All right, so I do hope that that is enough pollinating to get this cucumber to start growing. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit like on this video if you liked it, and I hope to see you guys around for more videos coming up. As always, fruit on.